Good. So this as a swim stroke is actually not too bad. There's some really good positives in here. So this lat muscle here is what we want to be swimming with, is definitely working. So we're definitely on the lat. Using a lot of arm in the swim strokes. We've got a lot of bicep, a lot of tricep taking on this swim stroke, and the poor shoulders getting really pinched, especially at the back end of it, onto there. Good. So you can relax them just for a minute.
Stay here.
Stay there, yeah. So
Only for a minute.
that's our lat muscle here. So that's what we want. We want to be swimming from these lats. So that's going to pull you up and hold you nice and tight. What we don't want to be swimming from is too much front shoulder here. We don't want to be swimming from that bicep muscle onto here. And we use a little bit of tricep, but that's just going to finish this swim stroke off onto here. So we're going to work on holding that catch and getting you higher so we can take some of this bicep out. So now if you come back onto here, your front catch is going to come from here, and we're going to come into your catch. You're going to start here. There we go. So that's more what we want. So now we've got water in here. The water's still slipping because you're struggling to hold this vertical. So there, that's better. Good. So now we go in your bicep. It's all loose. We're not using any bicep. That's loose, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, mate. That's not what we want, is it? Good. And that in here, is your lat working?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can see that lat bulging out. So that's what we want to swim. So now we've got the right muscle working. We've got soft. It's all soft around here, so we're not using any of these danger muscles onto there. Are you all right doing there?
Yeah,
shaking? Yeah. Good. And the most important thing, we've got water here. So we're not swimming off your hand like you were. You were just pushing with your hand. Now your hand is this big onto there, obviously, if you're swimming. So we've got water here. That's why your wetsuit has usually got stuff on it, because we're swimming from there. So now when you swim, we're going to push the whole thing to here. And then you can push out, so then you can finish. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So if we come back to here, so you're going to go into your catches early. Yeah? So now we've got that lat engaged, and now you're going to take this whole water through here, then we finish out onto there. Yeah? So you can keep going for me. Now you've got that better. That's better. There you go. Good. Catch early. Good. We can still catch that earlier. Go on. In here. Then go. Then go. That's better. There you go. Good. So come over the water. Get that lat working. Push. New muscles you found in there?
Yep.
Yeah? Is that what it feels like in the swimming pool?
No.
No, it will do. Good. There you go. There. That's it. Good. And then relax. Good. So you can stay there. So, a poor swimmer, the point they put their hand in the water versus the point they take the hand out of the water will be behind it. So if that was my dot, where I've put it into the water, and then when I've taken it back out, it slid a little bit through the water and I've taken it back out, it's now behind onto there. Average swimmer, it might come forward a little bit or be in the same spot, so I put myself here, I swam through, and then I've taken my hand back out, it's in the same spot. A good swimmer, it should be about a metre in front. So I've put it here, I've swum, and it's dragged a bit with me when I pop it back out. So I'm making dots that are going forward, not dots that are staying on the same place. So your first goal as a swimmer is to try and keep that dot in the same place. So when you put it in, you need to pull your body up and over the top. So your first goal is to get that hooked, anchored, and then you take your body over. And then once your body's come over, then you can push. If your body hasn't come over and you're here, you're pushing into your lower back, and you're pushing into nothing, or you're pushing into this poor shoulder blade onto here. Yeah? So now we're going to get you back into that position, into that catch. Good, so into that catch here. Good. So now here you've got the water, you'd have to lift your core up. Yeah, like that. And then you need to take your body, so that's where you need to kick. I know triathletes don't like kicking, but that's where you kick, and then you drive your body over the top. So your body would be coming forward as you're pushing this back, and then you're just sending it out the back. So that's that catch hook. Then you can come through. So good, relax onto there. Right, jump up. How's that feel on your arm?
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah? Different?
Yeah,
Yeah?
tough.
Yeah, under there?
Yeah, and kind of, I felt it in the shoulder a bit, but I think that's probably just because...
What you're feeling in that shoulder is tension, it's stiff. Like you could really do with some loose. Like
Yeah,
you
I felt it at the beginning when we were just doing that.
yeah, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So being looser, relaxed, and then also the bonus, if you're swimming with those muscles, when you run, you've only got weight in the back here, which is going to push you forward. If you've got weight here, it's going to drop you, and you're going to be heavy, and you're going to be running and sort of swinging onto it. So part of it, so if you came for strength and conditioning, we looked at how you're moving, we get you looser through all this, so get your joints real looser, get you to come up more here to get your lats working better, and then really work on stuff like that so you can hold that in the pool. So you'd benefit from spending probably a couple of sessions out of the pool to get that right, and then take some time in the pool to get it right, and then resume your full training. Whereas you just battering away like that, it's fine, you'll get fitter and you'll get a bit faster, but you want to make a real difference to your whole race, it's more taking that time. Because most people say, oh yeah, I'll only lose like a minute or so in my swims, I'm not very good at swimming, I'll catch it back up. It's not, you'll lose like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, because you'll be so tired coming out of the swim, because you swam so efficiently, then you get on your bike, you can't really breathe properly. By the time you find your feet, you're already 10 minutes back of where you would be if you were normal. And then when you get onto the run, you're so tight onto here, you're running really heavy, so then you run slower. So you see, it's not just that minute you've lost in the swim, it's all of it. We're going to work onto here. So that's when we're talking about being efficient and not just cranking it out or being strong. And then once you're strong, then your strength and conditioning with things like putting your paddles into that, so you can hook and catch with the paddles, using fins to push you over the top more. So a lot of people, they can't get over the top, so you get some fins to get that feeling, to get your core to actually lift, make a big difference.